Welcome to 10.3 Properties of Logarithms. We're going to simplify and evaluate expressions and solve logarithmic equations using properties of logarithms. So let's start with what the properties are. The product property, the idea here is that the log with the base of b of m times n is actually equal to log of base b of m plus log base b of n. Okay, so we can add two logs together. When we do that, the answer is multiply instead of adding. Okay, the quotient property, log base b of m divided by n, would become log base b of m minus log base b of n. And then the power property, log base of m to the nth power, is actually equal to n times log base b of m. And then finally, the equality property, log base b of m equal to log base b of n. That really means that m equals n because they have the same log with the same base. Alright, so let's use these. First example here, I see plus of two logs with the same base. So that means that's the product property. We're going to multiply what's inside of them. X times x minus 6, and we're going to keep that log base 4 in front. Let's go ahead and do x times x minus 6. This is x squared minus 6x. And we're going to rewrite this as an exponential in order to solve it. So our base is 4, our exponent is 2, our answer is x squared minus 6x. 4 squared equals x squared minus 6x. We're going to subtract 4 squared to set it equal to 0 because it's a quadratic. We're going to solve it by factoring. 4 squared is 16, so we got x squared minus 6x minus 16 equal to 0. When we factor, what multiplies to negative 16 and adds to negative 6 is x minus 8 and x plus 2. So our solutions here are negative 2 and positive 8. All right, our next example, I see minus, meaning we have the quotient rule property here. We also have the equality property because log base 2 is on both sides of the equal sign. So first we're going to use the quotient property. So log base 2 of x minus log base 2 of 3 is really log base 2 of x divided by 3. Now we can use the equality property, so x over 3 is really equal to 8 because they both have log base 2. To solve for x, we just multiply by 3, so x equals 24. Okay, that's example 2. And our final one, example 3, I see product property because there's a 3 in front of log. I see minus, that's quotient property, and we also have the equality property here. So this is a little bit of everything. Let's first use the product property. So log base 5 of x times 3 would really be log base 5 of x to the third power. Now we're going to use the quotient rule, so minus makes it division, so it's log base 5 of x cubed divided by 4. And that's still equal to log base 5 of 16. Because they're both log base 5, we're going to set them equal. X cubed over 4 equals 16. We multiply by 4, so x cubed equals 64, and we take the cubed root of both sides, we get x equals 4. Alright, that is it for the properties of logarithms. Good luck on the practice. Make sure you get that turned in.